Other one right here. That's just Metallica, my all-time favorite band. If you didn't know that, now you know that. Metallica is my all-time favorite band. So, anyways, I want to say it's been like maybe last time I did one of these car vlogs was back in June, I want to say. Yeah. Man, time really flies. And I think I remember the last one I complained about the fact that it was really hot because it was summertime, even though technically back then, I mean, at the time it wasn't quite summer technically, but here where I live in El Paso, yeah, it was already like well into the triple digits. But now it's fall and the temperatures have cooled off considerably, which is really nice, really great. I prefer the cold weather to the hot weather. You know, because I mean, even with cold weather, even when it's extremely cold, you can still just wear a lot of layers of clothing and at least warm up to a certain extent. But during the summertime, you know, you could be naked the whole time and you could still sweat your ass off. So yeah, I don't know. That's just my 2 cents. But anyways, in this I wanted to talk about Postmates. Postmates is now in El Paso, Texas. Again, the city in which I reside, the city in which I've lived for, man, I don't know how long. Well over a couple decades. But yeah, if you don't know what Postmates is, it's similar to Uber Eats or Grubhub or DoorDash or other similar services. And if you're not familiar with any of those, all Postmates is this pretty much a delivery service. You could say food delivery service, but I guess they pretty much started out as strictly a food delivery service, and then I want to say eventually expanded into allowing the independent couriers to deliver other stuff too, like personal items, mail, prescription medications, and other stuff. But anyway, so here in El Paso, which by the way, recently Postmates, they expanded into over, I want to say 134 U.S. cities, or about 134 U.S. cities. El Paso, Texas is one of them. And of course, to celebrate right now, I believe it's still an ongoing promotional thing. All this month, for the rest of this month in October, for the rest of October, they're offering free delivery. Because normally there's like some kind of small delivery charge. I mean, obviously the delivery charge depends on how much you order, but for right now, for the rest of October, absolutely free delivery, no delivery charge whatsoever. Of course, you do still have to pay for the food that you order, obviously. And also, too, they've partnered with Chipotle, or worked out some kind of deal with Chipotle, so that if you order, if you place any kind of Chipotle order through Postmates, either through their site or through the Postmates app, if you place any kind of Chipotle order, you will get $4 off your order. So, yeah. And I think that's like a one-time thing. Yeah, and I don't think you can combine it with anything else. But yeah, hey, $4 off, if you really like Chipotle, which, I mean, I guess I kind of do, but I know there's a lot of people, obviously, I mean, Chipotle, they've been around for quite some time. So obviously I know that, enough people actually like it. So, if you really like Chipotle, you want to get $4 off your Chipotle order and free delivery, then definitely check out Postmates. Check out the app, download the app, which, by the way, it's completely free to download, completely free to place, to check out their site, postmates.com. You can place an order. Obviously, the only thing you would have to pay for is the food itself. Yeah, and then also, too, any kind of tip, if you want to tip your driver, that definitely helps. One thing I will say, I guess, I've been noticing, along with a lot of other Postmates drivers, is that the whole tips thing is not really something that you can rely on. But hey, it's either way, it does still help out. I mean, if you order something via Postmates, if you order something, you can tip your driver. Either you can tip them through the app, or if you like, I believe there is the option of you can just give them a regular cash tip. So, yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure there's no rules against that or anything. So, yeah, either way, tip your driver. I mean, hey, we're all used to tipping pizza delivery guys, pizza delivery drivers for the most part. I mean, I know, even though it's been a while since the last time I've, me personally, since I've actually ordered pizza. But I know, I always make sure to tip the pizza delivery guy no matter what. So, because I know it helps them out. So, yeah, I wanted to say that's mostly, tip your drivers. Hey, tip your waiters, waitresses, servers, and all that, because the customer service industry is tough. It's a tough business. It's a tough career field, path, or I don't know, whatever you want to call it. I could say some other choice words, but yeah, I'd rather keep this as PG as possible. But anyways, I mean, let's just say I've had my share of experience in the customer service industry. And yeah, even though now I'm driving for Postmates, delivering food, making food deliveries and all that, I am still a part of the customer service industry. But the one thing I do like about it, big thing I think separates being an independent courier from any other customer service job is the fact that I can set my own schedule. I don't have a boss to answer to, which is really great. I don't have a boss, a supervisor, or manager, or anyone, standing over me, constantly watching me, telling me what to do or not to do, and it's which is great, and being an independent courier, a delivery driver. Yeah, I can set my own schedule. I can just log into the app whenever I want to, and then just sit and wait for orders to come in. I can choose which ones I want to accept, which ones I don't want to accept. It's great. I've been considering doing some kind of like a separate vlog, which I can show kind of like a day in the life of a Postmates driver or whatever. There's already a ton of them on YouTube. If you want, you can search for them. I've seen a lot of them already. Another thing I want to say, since Postmates, I guess it's a new service being offered here in El Paso, Texas. I feel like not enough people are aware of it. So I definitely want to get the word out about that. if you live in El Paso, Texas area, or if, you're one of the cities, you live in one of the new cities in which Postmates is now available, you should definitely look into it, definitely check it out. If nothing else, because of the fact that I mentioned, for the rest of this month, for the month of October, they're offering free delivery. Also, that whole thing, the $4 off your Chipotle order, because, and then, at the same time, it's not just food deliveries. You can use it eventually. I want to say, pretty much I feel like it's one of those things, the more people use it, obviously the more it will grow in popularity, and the more services that will be offered by it, such as like right now it's, for example, right now you can order something from, like I said, Chipotle, or Carl's Jr. or Applebee's, or and I believe they're adding new restaurants to the overall, I guess, food delivery service. I'm not quite sure what to call it. But more and more restaurants are being added essentially to the app in which you can order food from it. And once those gain in popularity, once people start using even just the app more and more, obviously, then more things will be added. It's my understanding that now in certain cities, Postmates, you can actually have tobacco and alcohol delivered to your residence or to any physical address. I think in California they have that, possibly in New York City too. Maybe a couple other major, more well-known cities. But yeah, that's, hey, I consider that to be something great. If you got an awesome party going on at home, you're running low on beer or wine or whiskey or whatever, you can use Postmates to order more alcohol, have it delivered to your house. You don't have to leave the party. You just stay at home and order more alcohol for your party. So that's just like one example of what Postmates can do. Also, if somebody, say, like, if you're at home, if you're disabled or incapacitated in some kind of way, say you need some kind of medication, but no one is around to go pick up the medication for you, hey, you can use Postmates to send out that order to one of the delivery drivers. They can go to the pharmacy, pick up your medication, and deliver it right to your door. So, how could that not be a good service? That's what I feel. It's like, the food delivery stuff is awesome in itself. That right there, to me, I consider that to be awesome. But the fact that, it can be about so much more, that to me is even more awesome. So, I don't know, not everyone is going to see it like that. Again, like I said, I definitely feel like here where I live in El Paso, Texas, not enough people are aware of Postmates or any other similar service for that matter. But, I feel like, and it sucks because it's not being promoted enough. These kind of things. Postmates, Uber Eats, Grubhub, and other services, similar services, they're not being promoted enough, I feel. Maybe they're promoted a lot in, like, say, California or New York, but not here. I haven't seen any actual commercials for Postmates, much less Uber Eats. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Ultimately, I just want to say I feel like Postmates is an awesome thing. Deserves to be promoted a lot more. More people should be aware of it. Yeah, and hey, if you live in the El Paso, Texas area, and you're watching this, which I hope that at least a couple of people from El Paso end up watching this, just to get the word out about Postmates, and I mean also too, the fact that, if you want to earn some money on the side, if you live in El Paso, Texas, or in any of the cities in which Postmates is available, definitely look into doing it. It's not hard. There's no lengthy sign up process. All you really need to get started with Postmates as a driver is a valid driver's license. No like serious, what's the word? You need to pass a background check, obviously. So yeah, like if you have too many parking tickets or whatever, you probably won't pass, won't meet the requirements. But so you gotta have a valid driver's license, pass a background check, and have access to a car or truck or van or motorcycle or scooter, or if you know that if you live in an area in which you can actually walk to most places, you might be able to do Postmates just by walking. Like I think in New York City they do that, since not a lot of people in New York City actually own a car or motor vehicle. I think there's a lot of Postmates delivery people out there, delivery persons. They make their deliveries on foot, so, which is great, because they save on gas and all that. But otherwise, yeah. What was I saying? So you need a valid driver's license, pass a background check. Gotta have access to a motor vehicle of some kind. And then of course valid insurance for your car. So that's all you need to get started. If you have all that, then yeah, you can sign up very easily. I'll provide a link to where you can check it out if you want to sign up. And Postmates, no, they're not paying me at all. They're not paying me anything to promote them. I kind of wish they were, but they're not. I just wanted to get the word out about it, because like I said, I feel like it's an awesome service and more people should be aware of it, especially in the new cities. The new cities in which Postmates just recently expanded into. So yeah, I'll provide links to where you can check out Postmates. Obviously it's just postmates.com, but I know there's a separate link to where you can sign up if you want to go to sign up as a driver. So yeah, and then what they do once you sign up, you then have to wait for some kind of like welcome kit, because all they do is they send you this bag. It's like an insulated bag, because when you pick up each like food item, each order for each different customer, they give you this bag. I have it in my car now. I could show you, but it's a little too dark. I'll have to show you a little later, or if I can find a picture of it, I'll insert a picture of it. But yeah, it's like an insulated bag. So they give you the insulated bag. It has the Postmates logo on it, and they give you this prepaid card thing. That it's not how they pay you. You would need, because they pay you through direct deposit. So you would need some kind of separate bank account, debit card of some kind. But the prepaid card that they send you, it's used for sometimes sometimes the driver actually has to place the order for the customer. And I'm not exactly sure. I want to say, I believe it has something to do with the fact that not all restaurants are equipped to take food orders through certain apps or something like that. I don't know. That's the only explanation I could think of. I could come up with. So, yeah, if you know the exact reason for that, let me know, because I don't really know. But yeah, that's the stuff they send you, and I think usually it takes like 5 business days, 5 to 7 business days at the most. And yeah, once you get that, they'll send you it, and you just got to activate, once again, the card that they give you, and that's it. You're ready to go, ready to start driving and all that. So once again, I'm probably going to do, later on, I'll do some separate vlog thing, like a day in the life of a Postmates driver, something like that. So especially now, since, I'm just barely really starting to get into the swing of it, get the hang of it. So yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about for this car vlog things. I apologize if you feel that I just rambled on and on, and but hey, thanks for listening anyway. So yeah, that'll do it. So, oh yeah, another thing too, in between orders, like when I wait, sometimes it's a long wait period in between making deliveries. So yeah, sometimes I get to just sit in my car and listen to Metallica and just rock out, and so that's great. So yeah, that's another plus for me. So, but anyways, I'm gonna end this. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Again, I'll provide all necessary links down below in the description area. So yeah, that'll do it. Till next time, don't forget, keep it real, keep on rocking, and peace. Yeah, I know it's pretty dark.